Welcome to the St Kilda and Bayside Report. I'm Jeremy Rosens.
And I'm Limor Herskovitz.
This is, Limor, our first show for 2019. We've been a bit slow in getting production underway, but we're finally at the end of March. We've decided it's time to bring this out of the closet for 2019. It's been a good year, been a good start.
It's been great.
How have you found it, Limor?
I've been really happy with the way things have been going, and the clearance rate personally have been fantastic, and as a company as a whole we've been doing really well.
We've had some good, very successful, good solid auction weekends, and I think you're underplaying it a little bit, Limor. Your February, I don't know how it compares to every other February you've had, but I dare say it's probably right up there, if not at the best, because you won the first of 2019 Salesperson of the Month award for February. So can we overlay clapping or do something like that? I'm just looking at the cameraman and saying, yes, we can. So cue the clapping. What an amazing month.
Yeah.
We've done really well.
Yeah,
You must be happy.
I'm very happy, and what makes it even better is that I work in partnership, as you all may know, with Nikki Janover, and when we come first and second, it's really a testament to how well our team is going.
It is a testament, and it's a testament also as a result of your great work and Nikki's, that the St Kilda office really has had some really big wins this year. To name a few, Limor, there was one block of flats that I'm not sure if we reviewed it late last year, but we brought to the market apartments 1 through to 8 at 15 Marriott Street. And that was a really big sale for us. The result, sadly, is undisclosed, but I can tell the viewers that we were quoting between 2.3 and 2.5, and we sold right up toward the kind of top of that range, I think it's fair to say. And that was another great sale in St Kilda, in East St Kilda in Balmoral, number 6 Balmoral Court. Also a fabulous sale. We can't talk at all about that, other than to say that it sold in excess of $2 million. I think we'll just leave it there.
Sure.
Now, Limor, you were involved with a couple of sales. I was lucky enough to do the auctions for both of them. Both set a bit of a tone for the market. In a period of time, I think it's fair to say that there's a lot of negativity out in the marketplace, certainly by the print media and online stuff about where this market is at. Now, you've just had a weekend a couple of weeks ago where you smashed some results. Tell us a little bit about those sales.
Well, yeah, we defied the odds.
You
So
did
there was
indeed.
a sale at number 6 at 1 Hammerdale Avenue that ended up having 5 bidders, and we would take that any day in a hot market, let alone in something like that we're apparently going through at the moment. We had a reserve of 730 and happily sold it under competition at 840,000. Needless to say that the vendor, who currently lives in Queensland, was gobsmacked by the whole result. Really, really pleased. So,
I mean, it was amazing to see the depth of interest there. And I thought, notwithstanding the fact that there were 5 bidders, I thought the price was a really solid price in any market. So for those doomsdayers who say that the market is not good, there's an example of, if you've got a good quality product and it's priced correctly, then it can go anywhere in terms of pricing.
sure.
The other one was, because there's a good story about a sale of another townhouse that you had in Grosvenor Street.
Yeah, number 87A Grosvenor Street, and that is a fantastic story for all the doubters out there. That was sold last year in 2018, April, for $950,000, and we happily sold it.
Can I interject without naming names?
With another company.
With another agency that wasn't Gary Peer and Associates.
Correct.
Their colours were a little bit different, but I think you can figure out who it is.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to say any more on that.
We don't need to mention names.
But it wasn't us.
No. But happily for the vendors whose circumstances changed, they had to put it on the market in less than a year's time and managed to get a sale price of $992,000 under competition. So we were really pleased for them, and of course it makes us look even better, doesn't it?
There may have even been a few bubbles flowing at that auction, because we've got a picture here of or a video at least,
yeah.
the post-auction, where I think a little bit of wine was spilt.
Champagne
but
all
some
over the
celebrations
purchases.
were made. That was a great sale, and credit to you for getting all of those bidders there. I mean, that's 2 auctions, and with an average of 3.5 bidders per auction, again, would take that any day of the week. So that's just a couple of the sample size of some of the things that we've been selling this year. Numbers are definitely down. It does feel, though, that the clearance rates for Victoria, at least if we look at the last 2 weeks, I think we probably closed off last year as a state in the mid-40s, maybe 50%. We're now pushing 60% as a clearance rate, and I'm pleased to say that in our secure office, we're operating somewhere between 80 and 85% clearance rates for 2019, which...
if only my Sainters could perform that well.
You shouldn't be complaining. You've come off the back of a 1-point win.
As opposed to the Blue Boys.
Yeah, let's not talk about the Blue Boys. They were honourable in defeat, which I'm sick of saying and sick of hearing. But this is not a football show.
No.
This is about real estate, Limor.
Yes,
this is about real estate, so let's just stick to the script. Coming back to the script, let's talk about some things that we've got coming up, because we have got a busy couple of weeks coming up, a busy month at least, with a lot of action in St Kilda. We're not going to talk about where we are. We're going to leave that a little bit later. But we've got an auction this weekend in Burnett Street, Limor, which is a beautiful little pocket. This is literally just around the corner from the Oslo Hotel, where they are redoing the block season, whatever season they're up to, which will be an exciting concept there. But this beautiful Art Deco, 4 at 40 Burnett Street in the heart of St Kilda, 2 fabulous sized bedrooms, fantastic living area, great sized balcony. You get a car space on title, so it's 2 beds, 1 bath, 1 car, an updated kitchen. That's going to go to auction this weekend. Daniel Mickmucker bringing that to the market. I'm lucky enough to do the auction. $540 to $590 should go very well. I'm hoping simple elegance in an iconic location, Limor. Speaking of elegance and locations, tell us a little bit about Marine Avenue.
So we're bringing number 1 at 6 Marine Avenue to the market this weekend as well. And we've been quoting 300 to 330 there. That is an incredibly good entry point for either a first home buyer or an investor in a fantastic position right near the bay. And good, solid real estate, nice 1 bedroom with a great floor plan, car space in a small block of 6. Can't go wrong.
Cannot. Looking forward to doing that auction. Maybe a bit of noise, there might be some action before, who knows, but stay tuned. If you are watching this and there isn't a sold sticker, be there on the weekend, because this will be fantastic buying. Speaking of fantastic buying, Limor, 41 Fulton Street. I've seen the pictures, I've seen this online, I'm going to go look at it tomorrow, but this, I'm told, is the example for how to renovate a single fronted in St Kilda East. You've seen it?
Let me tell you, I didn't want to look at it online. I got so excited by it. I went through it and it is wow, from beginning to end. That's one of the best renovations I've ever seen. I would happily live there.
Well, Limor, we can make that dream a reality, because we're quoting 1.5 to 165, and you, although illegal to do so, could attend the auction on the 31st of March at 10:30 and raise your hand in the air, but I believe you will have competition, because gorgeous period homes like this, I mean, this is picture perfect postcard sort of stuff. This is cutting edge design, contemporary class meets modern charm, I think is the heading that we've got there. Speaking of modern charm, Limor, this apartment is as good a renovation as you'll find in St Kilda East. Daniel and I are bringing this one to the market at 4 at 7 Hertford Street. It is exceptionally priced. It is beautifully designed. The level of finish in this apartment for this price point, I haven't seen in a long time, if at all. 740 to 800 is our range, and we're going to go bring that to the market at 1:30 on the 31st of March, which is, well, it's this weekend, Limor. It's only a few days away. So that one will be keenly contested. Really beautiful tones. Very unusual to have a 3-bedroom apartment with one of the bedrooms having an ensuite. So it's up in the treetops. As good an apartment as you will see. Limor, tell us a little bit about 22 Lindock Avenue. This is some big stuff here. It's a big home.
You'd like me to tell you about
You may as well.
I have to tell you, I wasn't prepped up for this, but without
now the
knowing...
truth comes out.
But I have to tell you categorically that Lindock has to be one of my favourite streets in East St Kilda. I've got some really good friends who live there, and I love it when I go there. It is picture perfect position, and this house...
Did you just take my line from the last property that we spoke about?
I don't know, did you say that?
Well, you did. Because I've never heard you say picture perfect until I said it. Now, I don't want to claim it because I know somebody said it before me. Anyway, we'll digress. Tell us about the price range here, Limor.
But, copying someone is the
highest form of
flattery. So take it while you can.
Thank you.
Anyway, this is an incredible home, and you've got to be there. The design, the floor plan is exceptional. And as I said...
Big family home.
Yeah.
Lots of accommodation, 4
Beautiful
or 5 bedrooms.
Pool. Yeah, magnificent.
4 to 4.4 million, 31st of May, Sunday, 3:30. Philip Kingston doing the auction honours there.
Well, as he should, and also worth pointing, on the best side of the street.
Northern unless we're selling on the other
orientation.
side, and then that becomes the best side of the
That's
street.
it.
Speaking of good sides of the streets and good streets, Limor, 32 Gibbs Street. I believe you and Nikki are bringing this one to the market.
Yes.
This is great buying.
This is incredible buying. Talk about entry point for a home, freestanding home in the suburb, close to everything that you want to live next to, transport, cafes, the whole lot. Balaclava's got to be one of the hottest pockets
Speaking of Balaclava,
around.
have you been down to the corner, the Ripponley wine bar?
Yeah.
So I went there. I've now been there 3 times because I'm in love with it. I love 2 things. I love to either sit in the booth and have the fish because it's amazing in those purple velvet chairs or green velvet, or sitting up on the bar. They've got a lot of beautiful gin. So maybe, I won't do it after this, but we should go and have a gin and tonic there. One evening, we'll say. Great, and it's just around the corner.
I'm happy to go with you, Jim.
I didn't say we're going together. I
Why
just said
can't
we'll
we go
there.
together?
Well, we can.
We're going together.
No problems.
On record.
It's a date.
Thank you. So Gibbs Street's been very popular so far, and with good reason. Yeah.
And probably one of the more affordable price point homes in East St Kilda, with that range between 700 and 800,000.
Absolutely. We're selling apartments for more than this.
Speaking of apartments, Limor,
Yes.
what a beautiful segue to apartment number 4 at 310 Inkerman Street. This is a big Uber size. Uber's big, depends if you get the Uber X, but a big apartment, a good size apartment, big L-shaped lounge dining, and in original condition but very livable. So it's one of those 70s blocks that they don't build them like that. Solid brick, elevated, really well priced, 480 to 520. Michael Jonas bringing that one to the market. But I tell you what, you can't go past Tennyson Street. Locations don't get much better than Elwood. I love Elwood, and I love this apartment, this deco courtyard charm. 720 to 790. We are slowly selling through this block, and they've all sold really well. But apartment 1 going to the market, Limor, if I can just open this sheet of paper, on the 13th of April at the hour of 10:30 a.m. It is an absolute ripper, and one that you should be getting down to. Tell us about the next one, Limor.
Maybe you should.
Well, why don't you, Limor?
Okay. We've got number 1 at 246 Dandenong Road in East St Kilda. It's a double story.
It's big home, double, 2 levels.
2
Limor.
levels.
3 beds, 2.5 bath.
That's it. And Darren and Sally are selling this one for us.
How good's the courtyard garden on this home?
Massive. It's got everything you need. It's got 2 car spaces, a garage and another car spot, with a couple of bathrooms and a powder room downstairs.
Storeroom,
floor
ticks all the
plan,
boxes.
Yeah, floor plan is
720
perfect.
to 790. Limor, go to auction on the 31st. Sorry, not on the 31st. On the
13th
of April, which
at
is lucky
1:30.
for some. 2 at 2 Talbot Avenue. This is as good an address, Limor, as you will find. A central lifestyle in a serene setting. $1 to $1.1 million is the price range on this home. It has got a fabulous living area, all circling around that beautiful garden. There's 2 courtyards, lock-up garages, 3 spacious bedrooms, master with ensuite, fabulous kitchen. This is up-to-date living at its finest. 3 beds, 2.5 bath. We're going to hopefully see some action down there on Sunday the 14th of April at 11:30 a.m, Limor. But if you want to talk about action, you want to talk about positions, and you want to talk about something that's got some architectural merit and is what I would describe as sexy real estate, 7 at 6 Charlotte Place, where we are right now, is hot real estate. Limor, tell us a little bit about what the camera isn't seeing here that you love.
First of all, the quality finishes here are exceptional, and it's a really good floor plan, again, with the 2 bedrooms downstairs, each having their own bathroom. And then you come up to this level with the living space, and it's just gorgeous. I'd be very happy
Very easy
here.
living.
It's, yeah.
How good's the quality of the finishes? You've got this
Amazing.
sort of ethanol fireplace here, surrounded by this beautiful granite stone. The bench tops are gorgeous. The black tapware. It's absolutely superb. But the best bit about this, Limor, is if you just kind of go around the living area and you go up to the 3rd level, Limor, you go out to this amazing outdoor entertaining space, this rooftop terrace with amazing views of, well, it's really 360-degree views of Melbourne. Keep in mind it's 3 levels, not 20 levels up, but it does have a great feel. It's got this amazing built-in barbecue, plenty of room for tables and chairs, a gorgeous space, and an amazing home. And the vendors, I actually think that she's an interior designer, and if she's not, she may as well be, because the quality of this home is superb and priced more so perfectly between $750 and $810. This is as good a home as you'll find if you're an investor. It's a no-brainer. 2 beds, 2 baths, a car space out the back which is secure.
In a boutique block.
A boutique block, Limor. 6th of April at 11:30 a.m. Michael
My daughter's birthday.
Well, be sure to bring her down, because I tell you what happens on your daughter's birthday at a Gary Peer auction.
Again.
No, she can get coffee from the coffee van, some water. She can enter the competition for a bicycle or something, because that's what we do at Gary Peer and Associates. So send her down to the auction, and we can sing her happy birthday. We can make a big whole song and dance about it if you want.
Done.
It's up to you though.
Done, but I might ask her.
Please, if you wouldn't mind. So lots of action in March and April, Limor. There's a lot of busy agents running around with open for inspections and houses for sale. I think if we were to examine the market on a whole, and let's ignore what's happening and let's ignore the noise that are outside of the suburbs that we operate in, and there's about 30 of them that we operate in, I think the market is still reasonably strong. I think there's great demand for good quality homes. The market is very sensitive to price, but as you can see, in a 12-month period, you've actually sold a home for a higher price than what it sold for. So the doomsdayers that talk about the 15% decrease, it's not across the board. Different things are at different paces. Is that what you're finding?
I'm absolutely finding that. And what I have noticed is that there are there's a greater number of buyers inspecting properties, certainly the ones that I've handled.
Well, you're lucky that you handle some really good quality, good looking real estate. So in that respect, you're lucky.
Yeah, and there have been multiple bidders at many of our auctions. So that's they're all encouraging signs. So you can be drawn into the negativity, or you just get on with it and do what we do best, and that's sell real estate in really good areas.
Would it be correct to say that there are some agents that we're seeing on the weekends, not from Gary Peer and Associates, but with their heads bowed, feeling very depressed, not only about the market, but about life?
Yeah, defeatist attitude. We just can't afford that.
If that's the case, Limor, this is my segue. They should probably head down to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
Okay.
Which is at the Palais Theatre. Do you like that?
Yeah,
between the 27th of March and the 21st of April. And I've just written here a little bit of a note that it's one of 3 of the largest comedy festivals in the world. They're coming to St Kilda to make us laugh, to make us enjoy life a little bit more.
Do you not go every year?
I don't go, Limor, because my wife is so funny that I just sit with her and listen to her tell me jokes, and I giggle all night long.
That's fantastic.
Isn't it?
Thanks for sharing that.
Do you believe me?
Well, I have met her.
She's pretty funny.
No, she's got a good sense of humour.
Anyway, get on down
there.
I know exactly where you're going. Yeah. Limor, congratulations on your victory as salesperson of the month for the month of Feb. May it continue through March, April, May, June, and continue for the rest of the year. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show. We have to do this more often. Maybe we should take the camera with us to our gin and tonic that we have down at the Carlisle Wine Bar, or Rip and Lee, I should say.
Absolutely.
Rip and Lee Wine Bar. Thanks everybody for watching. Tune in next month for more fabulous results. Limor, thanks again.
Thanks, Jim.
And we will see you next time.
See you.